Hi, this is Nikki from the Methadone Free channel. I've decided to share a bit of my story just to give people encouragement to overcome addictions. I've overcome all of them. I started with the opium in the late 60s, actually, and Pam Glue and Freon before that to zone out some negative energy in the household. I went to acid, mescaline. Then I went to speed, crystal. It was shiny. It was really good back in the 70s. Then heroin, quite many years of heroin. The methadone, and I had kicked methadone several times. But this last time, when I started my detox for 2.5, 3 years at 66, it was very different. So it strengthened me, and from the trauma, more intuitive. I was hooked on crack cocaine. Yeah, I dug the rugs. And then I did all the meth when I was held captive in my home. They came in different forms, shapes, and sizes and colors, and it was toxic. We weaken ourselves when we take drugs. Now, pharmaceuticals, harm. I was on dextroamphetamine and Klonopin, Soma, a strong muscle relaxer, all the psych meds, Vicodin for probably more than 10 years. And as a result of taking all these pharmaceuticals and destructive chemicals, I've had 18 surgeries. It destroys the soft tissue. Degenerative disc disease. I was 47 degrees bent over on a walker, and it took a year to straighten up. 2016 to 2017, it was painful. Also, I got off the pharmaceuticals before I started the detox, so it took about a year and I think it was quite a bit of time, a year, to get off of the Valium and the Klonopin and the dextroamphetamine. I think I covered it. I had an eating disorder for 6 years during my marriage. I was obese twice, and now I'm 100 pounds. And the body repairs itself. It really does. I'm nearly 73 in 4 months. So, this is hope. This is encouragement. This is true. This happens. Now, with the methadone, there is something that can happen, and it happened to me. I have a stomach aneurysm. It can take me out at any time. I have dilated bile ducts from the methadone. Yeah. And what it prompted me to overcome methadone is I was watching the YouTube channel, and I heard about the Agenda 2130, the plan to deep, pop, you late. And I heard a little something in my mind say, why aren't you slowly killing yourself with all those pharmaceuticals? And I thought, man, I'm not going to let anybody take me out. See, I'm going to overcome this, and I'm going to repair myself, and it's going to be great. And the most important thing is what I did is I visualized today. I have more than 5 years off of everything, but I was a heavy alcoholic. I had chronic liver disease, hepatitis B, hepatitis C. I went to the best liver specialist in Northern California. Yeah. So, clinical brain damage, but I feel my brain has repaired itself. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking to you now. And my liver is really good because it repairs. See, we have magnificent, I call them human biological avatars, and many of us came here with a purpose, and we cannot find that purpose on pharmaceuticals. Why do you think there's so many and it's so freely given to us? To dumb us down, so we don't discover our divine selves. Okay? So let this be an encouragement to all that they can overcome anything. I might have left out some addictions. I was diagnosed, I'm not going to say because they're going to be coming for the disabled people, I hear, but I'm going to image that. No. In the ether, you cannot come for disabled people or people on Medi-Cal, the poor folks. Do not do that. It's not okay, and we don't comply. So we have power in that ether. We really do. But enough of us must demand it with authority. Demand with authority that you will overcome. You are the captain of your ship. Look, I I read many books on remote viewing, and I took some classes. And when we are addicted to something, when we drop these bodies, we will be earthbound. And so what I see, I don't go there anymore, but what I see in the bars is souls, earthbound souls, reaching for the booze, reaching for the cigarettes, and never getting satisfied. So this is real, and you can overcome. I started at 66, and I told you, it's possible. Here I am. There is no excuses. Now, during the detox, this is a time for self-reflection, discovery, and this is a time to get to know you on a very deep spiritual level. And let me know if you have any questions. If you'd like me to go live and we can have a group together and encourage one another, and I can be an example. And kratom is addicting too. Kratom is very dangerous. Don't use Naboxone or any of these substitutes, because those, you withdraw from those too. So what's the point? See, it's a lie. And practice good virtues.